Naomi Osaka, she's going to be very scary. Naomi Osaka is going to be very scary in the next couple of months.
Break chance for Cornet. ZIDANSEK serves her backhand. Comes to net. Oh! Cornet with a nice backhand passing shot there, and we're all even. 4-all second set. Comes to net. Oh! Cornet with a nice backhand passing shot there, and we're all even. 4-all second set. Just a reminder, after this match is going to be the Sabalenka-Vondrousova match. ZIDANSEK was up 4-1 in this set and serving to go up 5-1. So Cornet really showing her grit right now. Uh-oh. The head chair just ruled Cornet for a time violation. It looked like she was just tossing the ball to check for the sun for her serve. And it was like, had just turned to 0, but she was tossing the ball. So I'm not sure what the chair umpire is ruling here. Oh, now Cornet is coming right up to the head ref. She might be calling for the tournament official here. This is a crucial point in the match for all. Cornet clearly distracted now. First point, Cornet sails a forehand past the baseline. 15 love ZIDANSEK. First point, Cornet sails a forehand past the baseline. 15 love ZIDANSEK.
She's done it for both players now, the chair.
Both players really targeting each other's backhands in these rallies. Back and forth they go with the backhands. Oh, ZIDANSEK tries a slice, which sails wide. 15 all.
This is actually when Cornet is very dangerous, because when she feels like the world is against her and the chair's against her, the fans it's when she really picks up the intensity.
Wow, Cornet slaps a forehand. ZIDANSEK gets it back. Defensive lob. Cornet now with the backhand cross court. ZIDANSEK slices it low. Another extended rally, and Cornet tries to hit the backhand down the line, but it goes wide. 15-30 ZIDANSEK. Another extended rally, and Cornet tries to hit the backhand down the line, but it goes wide. 15-30 ZIDANSEK. Return error from ZIDANSEK, 30 all. The crowd is heavily favoring ZIDANSEK, especially after that altercation from Cornet with the official. Return error from ZIDANSEK, 30 all. Second serve, Cornet. The crowd is heavily favoring ZIDANSEK, especially after that altercation from Cornet with the official. Second serve, Cornet. Another long extended rally here. Both players really trying to loop the ball, keeping their opponents on their back foot. Another long extended rally here. Cornet has ZIDANSEK on the stretch, and finally ZIDANSEK hits a forehand almost into the back wall. 40-30 Cornet. Cornet first serve. Gets a short reply, and wow, slaps a backhand. Sharp cross court to win the game. 5-4 Cornet. And the crowd now all of a sudden on Cornet's side. She's pumping him up here. Gets a short reply, and wow, slaps a backhand. Sharp cross court to win the game. 5-4 Cornet. And the crowd now all of a sudden on Cornet's side. She's pumping him up here.
It wouldn't be a Cornet Grand Slam match without at least something. Just a hint of drama.
Let's quick check the stats on the changeover.
Getting the crowd involved.
Check the stats on the changeover. No aces from either, which is not surprising. One double fault for ZIDANSEK so far. First serve percentage slightly in favor of Cornet. Cornet has had more break point opportunities, but ZIDANSEK has capitalized on more. First serve percentage slightly in favor of Cornet. Cornet has had more break point opportunities, but ZIDANSEK has
Cornet
capitalized on
in
more.
that last game went, let's call it a little bit nuts at the chair umpire, but
A little bit.
just a hit. But when we think of ZIDANSEK Zidansek, who was set 4-1, 30 love up, that's when she got called for a time violation, and it just totally disrailed her.
So serving to stay in this second set.
First point error for ZIDANSEK. Love 15. First point error for ZIDANSEK. Love 15.
Zidansek just bailing out a few of these points now. Maybe struggling with the knee, just retaked it.
Love 30 now. Cornet 2 points away from the second set after being down 4-1. ZIDANSEK second serve. I'm guessing she'll target the Cornet backhand on this one. Cornet runs around to hit a forehand. Cornet 2 points away from the second set after being down 4-1. ZIDANSEK second serve. And another error on that forehand side for ZIDANSEK. She hits it about a foot long. 3 break points and set points for Cornet.
ZIDANSEK, 2 breaks up, 30 love, 4-1.
And another error on that forehand side for ZIDANSEK. She hits it about a foot long. 3 break points and set points for Cornet.
Service game. 3 set points.
Another second serve coming up. And another forehand error. That was 3 forehand errors long from ZIDANSEK to lose the second set 6-4 to Cornet. We're headed to a third set here. And another forehand error. That was 3 forehand errors long from ZIDANSEK.
I'm not convinced I know what's happened there. From a set 4-1, 30 love.
We're headed to a third set
Someone's
here.
going off court to change.
Yeah, ZIDANSEK.
But, you know, even that mammoth game that ZIDANSEK could have gone 5-3 up. I think that was over 14 minutes or something, wasn't it? But it's just been such a turnaround since then, because after that one long game, it seemed like ZIDANSEK sort of not gave up, but was nowhere near the level that she was. It all got much in her head. She took the pace off the ball. Beforehand got a bit sloppy again. The unforced errors went from 3 to, as we see here, 17 in the space of about, well, 4 games.
It was just that moment. So that was the 8th game of that set that went for 14 minutes. But I think it was the game before that where on the sit down, it was the second sit down in a row where she'd gone for the ice. And she just looked a little more distressed. So there are the statistics, service percentage from Cornet holding up, the errors reducing.
And all of those winners from ZIDANSEK came at the beginning of the set, right up until 4-1. And we could really see her, especially in person here, take the pace off the forehand side. Cornet also going off here. ZIDANSEK, she's sprinting a lot. A couple of high intensity changes. Very similar total distance in that set, but looks like Cornet's the much fresher player at the moment.
Interesting that Cornet's now left as well, but a little bit after ZIDANSEK, so time starts when they get to
Both the players left the court for their break between the second and third sets. ZIDANSEK clearly needed it. She was frustrated with all the errors at the end of that second set.
that seemed to get her back into the match.
Yeah, that argument with the umpire really helped Cornet in the end because it gave her something to fight against and it lifted her intensity and you give her an opening. She's been around long enough in her 17th Australian Open appearance, so you know that she's going to sense that sort of thing on court if she knows that people are nervous. And here we go into a third.
It's birthday today, so 32 today.
Will the crowd sing her happy birthday if she can get through this one?
Well, the crowd's been pretty split.
Let's quick check the scores of the other matches.
Players that don't bring a huge number of supporters with them naturally, which we can see, whether you're the fan favourite or the enemy, either way can work.
The stadium's full of
Collins and Towson also in the third set.
Certainly, the Australian
Collins led that first set 4-1, and then Towson won the next 5 games to win the first set. And then in a reverse 6-4, Collins wins the second set on serve in the third set. Towson, though, down love 30. Then we have our match, ZIDANSEK and Cornet going into a third. Halep and Kovanic in a first set, 5-2 for Halep. I think after Kovanic's, upset win against Raducanu, that could be a tricky match then to have to face Halep right off the bat.
one show in the chair.
very on it with the timings today.
Those are really the main matches. The men's matches will start later tonight. Those are really the main matches. The men's matches will start later tonight.
Should be a good train controller. Should have them running on time. I'm looking forward to Win Predictor. Win Predictor
Wow.
started off 60-40 in favour of Cornet.
Then had a 40% swing in the other direction
Yeah,
or
it was
something
all
like that.
over ZIDANSEK. We weren't having that. We weren't having the first one. We weren't having the second one. So it'll be interesting to see what Win Predictor comes up with.
I think I'm leaning towards Cornet
Yeah,
here.
I'm too.
I think she looks a lot fresher.
Yeah.
She's got that sort of adversity in her mind.
If I had to make a prediction in this one, I think Cornet is going to take that third set. I think she looks
So let's have a look.
a bit fresher than ZIDANSEK right now, and I think she's in a better headspace too.
It's about right.
Coming off of the second set, a comeback win, and the ground strokes are holding up a whole lot better than ZIDANSEK's right now for Cornet, especially on the forehand side.
It's ignoring that and just going with there's only been a 3% swing. It was up to 75. What was it? I didn't write it down after the second set. It was
I
close to
just
80,
remember
wasn't it?
the swing being about 40% or something, so it's playing the scoreline.
So the interesting thing here with the extra couple of minutes that to leave is that ZIDANSEK now gets some extra time. We're talking about these times, but she can't.
Well, Cornet left a minute and a half later than ZIDANSEK did, so now she's just got a bit of time to chill. Oh, she's back already. They're probably in the same locker room actually, so and see when each other's coming back.
Both players coming back to the court at the same time.
It is a hot day. Understandable outfit changes from both players.
Both players coming back to the court at the same time. Interesting turn of events there at 4-all in the second set, with Cornet and the official arguing. Sort of had a feeling ZIDANSEK could have capitalized on that momentum, but instead Cornet used it to propel her to the win in that second set.
The way that they both came out there, Cornet bounded out onto the court, had a little jog to the chair, and see now moving around. I think just looks like a much fresher player than her opponent.
well done. Oh, still alive. She's made it.
Oh, Cornet with a nice get there on the first point of the third set, right on the baseline. 15-love in her first service game.
Both ends.
Cornet with a nice get there on the first point of the third
How's that
set,
for a first point of the
right on
third?
the baseline.
It's not what you want if you're
15
ZIDANSEK
love in
and
her
you're not
first service
feeling
game.
that good. Around the net. And if we think back, Cornet has started both of the sets in this match with her own serve. Lost both of them. Can she get through this one?
Oof. Cornet with a second serve to ZIDANSEK's forehand, and she really went for the line, but just long. 30-love Cornet.
Both legs heavily
Cornet with
strapped.
a second serve to
Seen any
ZIDANSEK's
indication
forehand,
that's
and she
impacted
really
her
went
at
for
all,
the
though.
line, but just long. 30-love Cornet. And a double fault for Cornet right when she didn't need it there. 30-15.
Two double faults.
Double fault, though. Haven't had double faults throughout the match. Just the third for Cornet. Two for ZIDANSEK.
Cornet hits a high moon ball that barely gets to the service line. ZIDANSEK, a smash from the baseline, and that's in the net. 40-15 Cornet.
Should have played it as a ground stroke with both players. I think struggling with the sun here. Cornet saw her catch that first serve.
40-15 Cornet.
So I'd like to see that a little more from
ZIDANSEK with a forehand winner there, 40-30.
When she's moving forward, haven't seen it enough.
It's a dangerous shot when she has some attention behind it. I think the last couple of games we've sort of seen her place the ball rather than hit through it.
Pace of play is definitely slowed down from the second set between each point. Cornet first served as ZIDANSEK's backhand. Hits a forehand up the line. Cornet another forehand, and ZIDANSEK
So Cornet, for the first time,
a forehand unforced error in the net gives Cornet the first game of the third set.
Could have been ugly there with the
Gives Cornet the
struggle on
first
the
game of
serve.
the third set.
Throwing in a double fault. Don't often see the outfit changes mid-match. Players are usually too superstitious. Can have a nice tan line from those thigh straps. So ZIDANSEK has sent off a couple of rackets to the stringer. He had the tension there. I don't think that she's going to get them back in time. Maybe waited a bit too long. Thought she was going to close it out in two.
well, she might if we have 14-minute games. That'll help. 58 minutes this second set. The first was 51 minutes.
Green, all right, green. Scoreboard it is. I haven't had a green scoreboard for a while. As Cam often says, hell is making a statement. Yeah, well, look, it's not a. I don't think it's a statement win to beat this lady in straight sets. I think it's kind of, we thought that would happen, but it's still a big win, and she's looking good, Halep, as she hits a forehand. into the backhand slice of Kovanic, and that goes long. Simo gets the game. 1-love with a break in the second. Raducanu would have been better. Oh, look, it would have been an interesting match with Raducanu.
Love 15 here, Cornet.
For sure.
ZIDANSEK serving. Second serve to her backhand.
All right. Only gambling I do is $1 on
ZIDANSEK's got to get going more on her forehand. Another error.
I'm so annoyed.
Love 30.
DraftKings used to do that in Australia.
And this is what makes Cornet tough. Once you let her in the match, it's really difficult to get her back out of the match.
So we couldn't do it anymore. So my account got cancelled and I can't do it. So unfortunately I can't do that fun stuff. Put a fantasy team together and
Love 30, first serve right on the line for ZIDANSEK.
But I used to do that as well. I used to be so much fun.
Swinging volley forehand winner for ZIDANSEK, 15-30.
Who does the winner play? Good question, Emily. The winner plays either ZIDANSEK or Cornet in the 4th round. So a good little draw now that Muguruza's out. A good draw for Halep.
Winner of this match plays the Halep-Kovanic winner.
Fantasy team is awesome.
So a difficult assignment for whoever wins this one. First serve long for ZIDANSEK at 15-30.
15-love.
Second serve going back to Cornet's backhand.
Coach? No, Austin. Cahill now coaches Anisimova, who is dominating on the women's side.
ZIDANSEK runs around to her forehand.
It's going to be interesting.
Both players right around the service line. ZIDANSEK curves the backhand right on the line. 30-all ZIDANSEK.
He's Aussie, but he's going to be against an Aussie.
That it wasn't the best drop shot in the world, but she covered it really well.
Simo played crazy with Hadid Maya. Has run like against Serena. Yeah, look, Halep in this match has hit some really great shots. But I want to see her play someone of her level. I want to see her play someone who's up there in her.
Nice first serve out wide, and then the combo with the forehand for ZIDANSEK to go up 40-30. Nice little comeback here in the second game. 3 straight points.
Then the quarterfinals, and then even the quarter. I mean, Halep has got the easiest draw now, and when I say easiest, I mean on paper it's a very good draw. Let's get back to this for a second, then we'll go back over to. I'll show you the draw that Halep might have to, or the players she might have to face. 30-all. Halep could be making the final. I mean, down the bottom half. Semi-final is, if she plays well, is pretty much a lock, I would say.
Another extended rally here at 40-30. Seems, and ZIDANSEK hits a forehand wide. Seems like whenever Cornet can back her up on that forehand side, it draws a lot of errors.
Consolidating game in the second.
Seems like whenever Cornet can back her up on that forehand side, it draws a lot of errors.
Serve out wide. Here's an ace from Halep. 2-love. Second set. All right, I'll show you the draw.
First serve long again from ZIDANSEK.
She's avoided Raducanu. She's avoided Muguruza. She'll be playing one of these two ladies, which I think she'd rather play ZIDANSEK than Cornet.
Second serve hits the service line. Cornet, nice forehand, deep to ZIDANSEK's forehand, and again, another mistake. Advantage Cornet, break point.
So I feel like Halep would feel more comfortable against her. And then you've got, so this part of the draw plays this part of the draw. So again, she's avoided Rabakina, she's avoided Conservate, so she's going to play either Collins or Towson or Mertens or Zhang in the quarterfinals, and then the semi-finals she'll be playing one of these ladies.
But with an overhead smash, ZIDANSEK gets it back to deuce. Needed that first serve.
Halep, if we're talking about form, Halep Swiatek will be the semi-final, and that is a banger semi-final. Sabalenka if we're going to go by the seeds, but it gets tough, and the semi-finals is tough, but Halep's, I mean, look, if I could...
Cornet now just 5 for 11 on break point.
This is what I'd want. I'd want Halep to play against Cornet just for a really good match.
ZIDANSEK second serve deuce. Cornet's forehand.
Halep-Swiatek semi-final all day long. Give me that
ZIDANSEK
match
switches
all day long.
directions with her
And then
forehand
the
down the
final will be
line,
Halep
but
versus
then
Barty.
hits a swinging volley
Feel like that,
long.
because up here we've got these matches.
Another break chance for
Up here
Cornet.
I want Barty versus Sakari in the quarters. I want Azarenka Badosa to get back that Indian Wells match. So, and, I mean, all of those matches are epic, right? So that's a perfect situation for me anyway. You know, quarterfinal between Sabalenka and Swiatek, yes please. Even a quarterfinal between, you know, Halep and Mertens. That's not terrible. It's not terrible. So that's all the matches. Like, if I could script the
First
draw,
serve long again,
they're
going
the
to Cornet's
quarterfinals I wanna
forehand.
see, because we are watching the
Cornet's
quarterfinals,
got to step in on this
every
one.
single match onwards. By the way,
Second
Kovacic
serve to
is
her
starting to
backhand.
get a little bit sore here because stretching the legs a lot.
Forehand to forehand rally, and oh, ZIDANSEK, an easier backhand right at the service line. Try to go for the sharp angle right into the net. Second game to Cornet, two love here.
Because I feel like that matchup is banger every time they play. I want to see. I want to see. What is it? Azarenka versus.
They said after feeding both of that not having a breaking serve against her with an early birthday present for us.
We're going to be watching City Pass.
Continue that.
City Pass today, Ryan.
The crowd trying to get involved here to get ZIDANSEK back in the
And then
match.
I want to watch Azarenka Badosa because we've seen that match 2 times already this in the last 6 months. And both matches have been very, very fun. So I'm excited. I'm excited. I think we're going to get
First
some
serve.
hopefully tennis goals
Ooh,
to give us some good
Cornet sort of just guided that first serve in. The shot clock was running down on her serve.
Listen to the tennis podcast,
ZIDANSEK
Cam. They
hits
say
the
this
forehand winner.
all the time.
Love
The way you
15.
said it, do they? I've never listened to the tennis podcast. 40-30 here, by the way. Kovacic is hurting. She's in pain. She's just, I think it's not that she's like injured, but she's definitely feeling.
ZIDANSEK with the missed forehand volley there. Really had an opportunity to go up love 30, but instead it's 15 all.
Feeling that her legs are definitely going out from under her. She hits a backhand winner. And that's just because she played 2 very, very tough matches against 2 very good opponents in the last few rounds. So Halep got a break in the second, 2-1. Won the first set easily. All right, let's give
First serve again to ZIDANSEK's forehand. She smashes it down the line, has a swinging volley.
I don't think Kovacic has got the legs.
She hits it right down the middle, but Cornet can't handle it. 15-30. ZIDANSEK 2 points away from breaking and getting right back in this third set.
So Ryan, we are going to be watching Tsitsipas versus Pair today. But we will keep an eye on Medvedev. We'll keep an eye on Medvedev. Don't worry, Medvedev fans. We'll keep an eye on him. Yeah, it's funny when, you know, I think, like I told you the other day that Dylan Alcott put on his Instagram when Kyrgios hit this ridiculous point, he wrote Kyrgios doing Kyrgios things. So I don't know, maybe it's because me and Dylan Alcott are both Australians, so we probably both have similar things that we say. But you do hear, you know, around the traps that people say, you know, I like to think that we say a lot of original shit because I'm just say random things all the time. But then again, maybe it's something that I heard someone say and I picked it up and I don't know. But it is interesting to kind of hear, like, around the tennis world that people are starting to say similar things. I mean, Robbie Koenig is probably a massive influence on what I have, like, on me personally as like a, whatever this is. Like, listening to him is really, really influences me because he's got so much energy, high energy, you know.
Tomorrow would be a big practice day.
So that's sort of where I get a lot of stuff. But I get a lot of stuff from like Australian commentators, not tennis commentators, too much.
Make that 32.
So it does go around like a lot of.
Another forehand error on break point there for ZIDANSEK. Game now at deuce.
Coined as like a thing in tennis. That's what you know, that's where it's funny when you hear something like on ESPN. You're like, hang on a second, it sounds like something I said. But again, they might have heard it somewhere else, and
Second serve here coming up at deuce for Cornet. Oof. Second serve bounced off the net long. Another break chance for Zidansek.
I'm pretty sure Cornet just said, just serve. Just serve. It's that simple, and yet so hard at these moments. Going along from ZIDANSEK. Getting enough racket head speed on the ball.
Backhand to backhand rally here at deuce. And now a backhand error for ZIDANSEK. Let me check how many errors that is for ZIDANSEK here. Backhand error for ZIDANSEK. Let me check how many errors that is for ZIDANSEK here.
If Cornet gets through this, she'll look back on this third game. 3 break points so far.
First serve here for Cornet. Drop shot from ZIDANSEK. Corner races to get it, but pretty easy pass there for ZIDANSEK. Game back to deuce.
Waited for Cornet to make a move at the net before she went down the line with that one, and
Game back to deuce.
clever play here. Drop shots are a great choice for Cornet when she's way behind the baseline.
In other scores, Collins and Towson still on serve. 4-3 Collins up in the third set, and Halep still dominating against Kovanic. Second serve here for Cornet at deuce. Wow. ZIDANSEK clearly raised her level there with the forehand and backhand pushing Cornet back. She has yet another break chance to get right back on serve here in the third.
It's been 7 games since ZIDANSEK won a game. Will this be the moment?
Back to deuce. Another error from ZIDANSEK.
I think the legs are struggling.
And ZIDANSEK is starting, possibly cramping here a little bit.
I think that left knee's starting to feel it.
Cornet serving here at deuce. She can get to 3-0. Might just be the end for ZIDANSEK. Backhand to backhand rallies again. Some moon balls starting. Both players avoiding each other's forehands. Another slice here for ZIDANSEK to Cornet's forehand. Ooh, a drop shot from Cornet. ZIDANSEK laboring to get there, but she does. And then a lob. Wow, what a point.
It's close either way.
ZIDANSEK comes up with the drop shot volley winner. Cornet almost got to it and made it, but it was about maybe half an inch wide.
18-shot rally.
Another break chance here for ZIDANSEK at ad. First serve in. Total mishit. Backhand for ZIDANSEK. Lands right on the baseline. She gets an easy reply on the forehand. She breaks back. 2-1. Cornet on serve, third set. Lands right on the baseline.
Another break. Back on serve.
She gets an easy reply on the forehand. She breaks back.
Well,
2-1. Cornet on serve, third
who
set.
knows what's going to happen next? ZIDANSEK going straight to the ice. I think she's starting to physically struggle a bit here. Some of these rallies have been so physical, lots of long points. The longer it goes, the more Cornet's going to like it.
It's good to get that 7 games in a row. That's a big shift in momentum. So to snap that, get back on terms here, you can see what it means to ZIDANSEK.
And it's not only 7 games in a row for Cornet, it's the way that this match has really turned around.
And with that break, it finally snaps a 7-game streak from Cornet to get back in the match. See if ZIDANSEK can go on her own streak here.
4-1, 30 love in the second set. You can't believe it, but it's the game of tennis for you.
Alize Cornet, she has won here on her birthday before, back in 2015. She beat Tamara of the Czech Republic in the second round.
Set quickly, please. Players are ready, thank you.
ZIDANSEK first serve. Fairly easy to Cornet's forehand. Both players seem to be willing just to get the first serve in at this point. ZIDANSEK first serve. Oof. And out of nowhere, ZIDANSEK slaps a forehand down the line. Catches Cornet off guard. 15 love ZIDANSEK.
2016, you were up 3 in the third set. Can you remember that? How you made your way back? Vaguely. How could you forget?
I don't remember how I won, I just remember the win part.
First serve long. Second serve for ZIDANSEK.
ZIDANSEK, she doesn't have to worry about the 3 love. It wasn't anything.
To Cornet's backhand. And this time it's Cornet that hits a forehand wide. 30 love ZIDANSEK. You can feel the momentum starting to shift.
Yeah, and all of a sudden, you can see how important that last game was because
Cornet's at the back of the court trying to pump herself up. She knows ZIDANSEK is right back in it now. First serve at Cornet's forehand. And ZIDANSEK controlled from that point most of the time, but then right at the end, misses a forehand. 30-15, ZIDANSEK. Now 30-all as Cornet wins another long extended rally. Interestingly, I'm sure both of these players don't want to be involved in these long 8 to 10 shot rallies every single point deep in a third set, but that's both of their game styles.
just pulled off the leg a bit there. Needed strapped.
Shot rallies every single point deep in a third set, but that's both of their game styles. Another deep backhand from Cornet catches ZIDANSEK off guard. Her backhand goes in the net, and another break chance for Cornet to get right back the break.
Starts back out with that left knee. exciting.
ZIDANSEK was really dictating that point with her forehand. She's gotten it in more in this third set, but then a swinging volley in the net, and Cornet leads 3-1. ZIDANSEK was really dictating that point with her forehand. She's gotten it in more in this third set,
We've
but
had just
then a
about
swinging
everything. We
volley
see
in the net, and Cornet leads 3-1.
ZIDANSEK here, just leaning over the towel, taking a few extra seconds.
The winner of this match goes on to play Halep, more than likely, who is right now dominating Kovanic. 3-1 in the second set for Halep after taking the first set 6-2. Mertens and Zhang also have gotten going. Mertens up the break 3-2 first set. Cornet wins the first point, first serve in.
Cornet finding an extra bit of pace on the serve.
Just wide.
Wide off of Cornet's racket, 30-15 here in this game. Wide off of Cornet's racket, 30-15 here in this game. Wow, Cornet is really amping up her first serve in this game. Another one out wide, catches ZIDANSEK off guard. It's 40-15. Cornet close to getting up 4-1.
2 hours, 25 minutes into the match, we've got the fastest
And
serve.
even though ZIDANSEK is a fighter, gotta think it's a pretty uphill climb to overcome a 4-1 deficit, and it will be a 4-1 deficit. Another forehand winner for Cornet. Right as Halep goes up 4-1 in the second set.
I'm not sure if ZIDANSEK's got the energy
Towson
to
and
come back
Collins
here.
going deep in the third set. A match point currently going on for Collins
So physical.
at 30-40, 4-5. The American looking to make the fourth round.
Can I get the banana in? Just so I have an energy gel as well. Doubling up. Time.
Let me know in chat where you guys are all from. I'm from Wisconsin here. So we're all getting ready for the Lambeau game at Lambeau for the Packers tomorrow against the Niners tomorrow night.
15 seconds ago.
Yeah, and as we know, she's
She's on it.
she's a stickler for time. Is our chair umpire. So Tamara ZIDANSEK, can she stay in this one?
All right, back to the ZIDANSEK Cornet match. ZIDANSEK serving at 1-4, almost a must hold here for ZIDANSEK. Second serve now. Cornet, a rare backhand error. 15 love
Six
for
points away
ZIDANSEK.
from winning this match. Probably about 50 minutes ago now.
Back in third. 15 love
So close yet so
for
far.
ZIDANSEK. Now Cornet pushes a, looked like she was trying for a moonball forehand deep to ZIDANSEK's backhand, but pushes it long. 30 love to ZIDANSEK. This is exactly what ZIDANSEK needs in this game. A quick game just to get closer to Cornet.
Already understand it in French.
First serve sort of pushed into Cornet's backhand. Now it's ZIDANSEK's turn to hit a backhand long. A little bit of a sloppy last couple of games here. ZIDANSEK approaching the net and a nice drop volley on her forehand side. 40-15 ZIDANSEK. All set up with a nice first serve, pushing Cornet out wide.
Came forward, lovely backhand angle there, cross court. Knifed that volley.
Hit it backhand long. A little bit of a sloppy last couple of games here. And ZIDANSEK holds for 2-4. Now Cornet will serve at 4-2. Both players really struggling to hold serve, so that was an important hold there for ZIDANSEK.
Which one are we going to get? Yeah.
That's it. Sums it up, doesn't it? What we've seen so far. You feel like she's on the verge, but I thought that about Tamara ZIDANSEK as well.
We've seen what the scoreboard pressure can do to anyone. ZIDANSEK felt it in set 2. Cornet now in the same position, was 4-1 up. That's that crucial first point of the game.
First point to ZIDANSEK. Cornet first serve, just long. Just got to hit a second serve now. Right in the middle of the box to ZIDANSEK, and she smashes a forehand. Easy point for ZIDANSEK there. Love 30 on Cornet's serve.
Do you
15-30 with a nice first serve from Cornet out wide.
understand why you would try to go line there?
I think Cornet has to target a lot of ZIDANSEK's forehands on her serves
See
here.
that your opponent is struggling with some pressure here.
Another forehand error from ZIDANSEK.
Need to reduce those margins.
30 all.
You know, you've got
Cornet 6 points away from the match here.
It is obvious always from up here, but you're setting love up in the game. You're trying to get back in the third, so you just need to make balls.
First serve out wide is ZIDANSEK's forehand. Nice return. ZIDANSEK right now in control of this point. Forehand to forehand here. Cornet flying all around the court, but cannot get that one, and it's 30-40 now. Break point for ZIDANSEK.
Baseline than she was 2 games ago. Quickly things can change. ZIDANSEK has only won 6 of 15 break points.
Both players hitting the ball deep up the middle now with their backhands. Cornet gets ZIDANSEK on the run. She tries a backhand slice, but that's in the net. Deuce.
6 out of 16, 38%. Got to play the big points well. That's what we've seen so many of the top players do over the last week.
Some strong hitting from Cornet.
Cornet rips a backhand down the line. Advantage Cornet. Cornet rips a backhand down the line. Advantage Cornet.
Say Cornet.
Getting closer to the finish line here. Almost feel like ZIDANSEK getting closer to the finish line here. Almost feel like ZIDANSEK has to break. Nice forehand return deep. That first serve from Cornet just wasn't good enough. Sat up right in the box, and ZIDANSEK was able to step in and hit an inside-out forehand.
ZIDANSEK's just
Put her
been
off balance right off the bat. Right back to deuce in this game.
Then the 30 old juice points.
ZIDANSEK's backhand there in that point, letting her down. Cornet now 1 point away from 5-2. Margins are thin here. It could easily get to 4-3. Just a couple points here and there for ZIDANSEK. Cornet serving. Advantage. First serve. Up the tee. Another backhand to backhand rally, and almost looked like ZIDANSEK didn't want to compete in that point. It bashes the backhand about 5 feet long. Cornet at 5-2. A game away. Let's quick check the other scores.
ZIDANSEK chances in that service game.
Mertens takes the first set against Zhang. 6-2, so the 19 seed looks to be in good shape. Also love 30 on Zhang's serve to start that second set.
Bananas earlier, so she was asking for some bananas to arrive. I don't think they have.
Collins did take that third set 7-5 against Towson.
Quite catch that anyway.
Both of these matches going well past the 2-hour mark.
4 points from the 4th round. Time.
Halep also winning in straight sets, so the winner of this match between Cornet and ZIDANSEK will take on Halep in the 4th round.
Simona Halep, who's just come through out on the John Cain Arena.
So 2 hours 37 minutes so far.
I was planning on streaming the Sabalenka-Von der Silva match, but this Cornet ZIDANSEK match went way further than I thought when it was 4-1 ZIDANSEK in the second set. So I might take off after this match. (5-2) ZIDANSEK serving. Slice backhand in the net for ZIDANSEK. Love 15. Cornet 3 points away. It's Cornet's birthday today, so it would be a bit of a birthday present for her to reach the 4th round of the Australian Open. Another second serve for ZIDANSEK coming up. Bad miss on the forehand wing from Cornet there. Just a neutral ball rally up the middle. 15 all. ZIDANSEK tries a slice serve out wide, but it's just a little wide. Second serve now. Cornet really stepped in to bash a backhand, but ZIDANSEK redirects it. Cornet with an error. 15 or 30-15 ZIDANSEK. First serve finally goes in for ZIDANSEK, and another backhand error for Cornet. 40-15. Cornet might want to think about taking a step or two in on these first serves. ZIDANSEK just pushing them in at this point. Drop shot for ZIDANSEK, but it hits the tape. 40-30 ZIDANSEK now.
There's the drop shot you're not sure about. I'm not sure either.
Yeah, no, it hasn't won me over. Even now.
First serve just wide on the ad side for ZIDANSEK. Second serve. Right to Cornet's backhand. Cornet not quite doing enough with these, but still backhand to backhand rally. ZIDANSEK trying to switch it up with some backhand slices, but then hits a slice right into the net. Deuce. 2 points away for Cornet from the match. ZIDANSEK's played a lot of tennis the last couple of weeks, and it's starting to show, taking her time at the back of the court.
Serving. Stay in the match.
Doesn't look like she can get much push off on the first serve. Yeah, ZIDANSEK really could not quite get out to that backhand wing. Her movement has definitely suffered the last 3 or 4 games in this third set, and a match point for Cornet. Wow, that was... ZIDANSEK hits a forehand, first ball, and it hits both the sideline and the baseline. Almost looked to me like to be a bit out, but it looks right inside the line on the replay.
I can't believe that.
back to deuce. Had a lot of deuce games this third set. First serve to Cornet's forehand. Both players really targeting each other's backhands though. And Cornet gets ZIDANSEK stretched out on a forehand. She hits it in the net. Second match point for Cornet. And at this point, even if ZIDANSEK makes it through this game, I'm not sure if she'll be able to finish the match. She's really having trouble moving. Second serve, match point, Cornet. Oh, and ZIDANSEK hits the second serve wide, and Cornet is moving on to the fourth round to play Halep. Cornet wins 4-6, 6-4, 6-2. At the end of the day, it seemed like Cornet was more of the physically fit of the two, or fresher at least. ZIDANSEK had a lot of matches coming into the Australian Open. And Cornet maybe just slightly more experienced in these moments. But an impressive comeback turning point definitely was at 4-1 when ZIDANSEK had that lead. 2 breaks up. Cornet ends up going on a 7-game run to totally flip the script. And ZIDANSEK really just couldn't handle it, I think, a little mentally at the end of the second set, and then nearing the end of the third set couldn't handle it physically. And that's going to do it for me. So Cornet wins 4-6, 6-4, 6-2, moving on to play Halep. But going to be a tough match for her in the fourth round.